It says you can learn a thing or two from the morning habits of top producing real estate agents. I said, okay, I would like. And then so then it says that's why we thought we'd take a look at the morning routines of some top producing agents, brokers, and coaches. Now, I don't know, like, again, you know what I think about real estate coaching? So the first person is in Brooklyn, top percent of the country, company wide. Gets up at 6, wakes up and touches base with all overseas clients. But she only has an hour to do that. She showers at, I'm going to say she showers and has coffee and looks at business news and listing updates at 8. At 9, she checks her email and does all follow-ups. 10, she leaves the day for showings and appointments. And then 10:30 calls with all team members who have pending deals and active clients while driving to the next appointment. That's an award-winning agent. Next one. Like, well, that, you know what? There was nothing there that I could use. I mean, I get up in the morning. I don't touch base with all overseas clients because I don't have any. But I'm not in New York. I get up. I'd like to study Bosnian, but I don't get around to it most of the time. Prepare for my live stream, and then go about my day. But I'm not a rock star. It's sad. So then we have another fellow, and he is a broker in New York City. So all of a sudden now the first two are New York City. Well, this has got nothing to do with me, and he's ranked in New York and lives in Manhattan. Okay, so he gets up at 5. He has coffee while he returns emails and texts from the night before. He's gone to sleep. He reviews the hot sheets for new listings and listing updates for daily activity. I then check my social media and interact with posting responses and friends' postings. Another coffee while I spend time with my partner. 3 to 4 days a week I exercise, and the other days I take my dog to Central Park to play catch, weather permitting. Time permitting, I read for 10 minutes and journal for another 10 minutes. Next is a shower and head to the office after picking up a protein shake. Once I hit the offices, I'm off to the races. I have several hours blocked off to catch up with clients, past and present. Then the day is always filled with negotiations, renegotiations, showing buyer tours, and general dousing of fires here and there. I try to end my day at 6 or 7 for dinner and quiet time alone with my partner and our dog. I don't know the different, like, I mean, again, I'm not a great real estate agent, like these people, but I don't understand what you're doing with, what's the difference between showings and buyer tours? But what am I going to, now I got to get up an hour earlier than I get up? That's going to make me a Rockstar agent and have a protein shake? Isn't going well. The next one is like just some guy. And they use the word amazing. I don't know about that. To achieve over 100 tractions a year as an individual agent, my daily morning routine was determined by the day of the week. That's true. This is because I manage my business with a weekly routine and not a daily routine. Well, I don't know about that, but just this means Monday we were for meetings, contracts, and paperwork. Tuesdays were follow-ups on leads and second showings. Wednesday mornings were time off, and the afternoon was for appointments. Thursdays and Fridays' focus was all lead generation and setting appointments for the week and the upcoming week. Since my focus was not the same each day, each morning I would ask myself the question, if I could only accomplish 2 things today, that would make me feel proud, what would they be? I wake up in the morning, I don't really ask myself a set of questions. Normally it's like, oh my God, I'm awake. Now what? Or like, I'm awake, so I guess I've made another day. And then sometimes I'm like, man, my arm hurts or my leg hurts. Like, what did I do? What's going on? I think I might have to use the restroom. That's how I get through my day. That's how I start my day. says some days this would be to set 2 appointments, other days would be called 10 past clients. This simple focus on just 2 things prevents me from feeling overwhelmed and still provides me with consistent, measurable results. I mean, he's not even an agent anymore. He's a coach. The next time there's a coach day, like the morning routines of coaches, right there. So then we got somebody in Florida now. As my alarm goes off at 6:45 and I start my day with a 10-minute meditation and visualization for everything I want to create in my life. After waking up and brushing my teeth, I drink 1 cup of hot water with lemon while preparing breakfast for my 2 teenage daughters. While they are eating and getting ready, I answer any urgent texts, emails, or phone calls for work. You know, I'm glad. I mean, like, if you're brushing your teeth in the morning, does that make you a Rockstar agent? Or a cup of hot water? I mean, hot water. And then it starts getting weird. Like, for me, I'm from the Midwest. I live in South St. Louis, South County. And now it gets a little weird. It says, after having my first cup of organic black coffee, like, you can't just have regular coffee. Like, top producers have organic black coffee. And I don't even know, no offense, but is there any other type of coffee besides black coffee? A latte, maybe? But I mean, you're just going to say, I want a coffee. Anyway, I drive my daughters to school, and once I'm back, start my morning workout routine with 1 hour and 15-minute run. I typically run between 7 and 10 miles on the beautiful beach. When I return, I spend 15 minutes doing yoga or Pilates for a cool down at home. Now, if you're running 7 to 10 miles, that's 7 to 10 miles an hour and 15-minute run. I mean, she's moving. Better runner than I am an agent. When I am done with my workout and my family is off for the day, I get ready for work. I have a fresh bowl of fruit and my second cup of organic black coffee to start my work. After checking my goals for the day, I finish answering emails, checking on deadlines, scheduling or preparing for showings, and checking in with my clients. So there's a rock star, not out of New York City, but out of Florida. And I think what I'm missing here is I need more fluids to start my day. That's going to turn me into the agent that I've always wanted to be. If I just have 1 cup of hot water with lemon, 1 cup of organic black coffee, and then another cup of organic black coffee, I'm going to be in good shape. I'm going to skip the run. I've done that in the past. It's nice. But I feel like I'm not where I need to be on running. I don't want to have a heart attack. That would not be a rock star way to start the day. Okay, now we got another New York broker. Yes, it's broker. Ranked as a top producer. Here we go. At 6:30, my alarm goes off. So what I'm seeing is that people's rock star agents, they don't all get up at the same time. If I'd have only gotten up at 5, I really would have been better than the one that got up at 6:30, like this person. At 6:30, my alarm goes off. The first thing I do is kiss my husband and dog good morning. The dog gets a kiss. I don't kiss our dog. I feel like I don't really like my dog that much. Like, it's a family dog. I didn't really get a choice in the matter. But, I mean, he's not getting a kiss. I mean, if I try not to trip over him when I leave the room. That's like my goal. Again, though, I mean, if all I have to do is kiss my dog to get to be a top agent, I'm thinking about it. Next, I look at my phone and review the emails and texts that came in overnight. Shortly thereafter, I jump out of bed, throw on my workout clothes, and make myself a coffee to go that I can drink on my way to the gym before I go for a run or get on the Peloton. Okay. So the thing is that, again, I'm not doing right. Jumping out of bed and throwing on workout clothes. I don't jump out of bed. I kind of like fall off the side of the bed, like just kind of, and then I just look for my pajamas. There's no throwing on of clothes. I mean, I don't do any sudden movements that early in the morning. I could break something. Okay. You say, well, John, you're only 44 years old. Yes, but I'm looking out for me. Okay. And then after the workout, I head home to shower and get ready for the day. Good to know that you take a shower after you work out. That's very helpful. I keep the news on in my bedroom or play bossa nova Brazilian jazz on the speakers in my bedroom while I do my morning beauty routine in the bathroom and get dressed. I mean, now this is hard hitting. I've always wondered how to be a Rockstar agent, and if it just spend time in the morning with my beauty routine. As I'm getting ready, I mentally prepare for the day. Like, okay, so she's waiting until, 10 to mentally prepare for the day by reviewing my to-do list that I wrote the night before and think about my schedule for the day, reconfirm my appointments, and brainstorm strategic business ideas. Yeah, like, I got a lot of thoughts flying through my head. I normally have to just tell them to stop. Like, stop with the ideas. Just get going. Usually ready by 8:45, 9. Take my dog for a quick walk. I mean, the dog's happy. You got a kiss early in the morning, and now he's getting a walk, or she. Don't make me sexist on dogs. And then head out for my first appointment or to my office. En route, I always call my mother and my best friend to check in, as well as my business partner, to update each other on the latest with our current deals, any new business leads, and plans for the day. Well, I don't call anybody that early in the morning. I just get ready for the show. When I get to the office, I open a clean page in my Smithson notebook. I don't know what that means. It says, yes, I'm old-fashioned and compile my to-do list for the day, incorporating the reminders I set for myself the night before. By then, my phone has already started ringing nonstop, and, well, the day has begun. So, this person and the person in New York, like, they basically just, like, once the day starts, it just keeps going. They're just on the phone. They're just making deals, making things happen. Dog doesn't get any kisses during the day. Dog doesn't get anything till the next day. Other thing is like, when does she feed the dog? Like, top performing routines of agents, like, I think she should feed her dog and put it in the thing. I mean, I don't feed our dog. Wife feeds the dog. All right. Let's do another one. This is another New Yorker. I set my alarm for 7:18 because my birthday is 7 and 18 are my lucky numbers, July 18th. So just when you're going to get me a gift, mine is 6:18. I don't get up at 6:18 for my lucky numbers. I usually start my mornings woken up by a FaceTime call with my niece. So her niece is up at 7:18 in the morning. She'll typically call me, and she's only 4, and she's using a phone to FaceTime. I mean, this is impressive. She'll typically call me en route to school while getting ready, and it's often a very cute conversation, fun way to start the day. Now, what I like is, it's great. She's 4. Wait until she's like 12 or 13 and just, shoots death stares at you all day. You're not getting a call. You're not getting a FaceTime. I also try to go to a Pilates class, and when more fitness classes were open, indoor rowing class several times a week, all before 8:15. So, I mean, we're seeing people exercise. And then it says, a large portion of my morning after 8:15 is checking in on CNBC and the markets. I enjoy following this quite a bit and think there are quite a few parallels to real estate and understanding the market here. In addition to catching up on morning news, I listen to NPR almost religiously while getting ready. So she's not getting the news. Not getting the news. She's getting entertainment. I'm on WhatsApp frequently in the morning as well because a large portion of my business is with overseas investors who previously purchased with me, and I'm currently helping them rent or sell apartments. Given the time difference, the only time we really speak is late evenings or early mornings. I actively start replying to all their emails just after 9 and try to designate my appointments with buyers or sellers for 10:30 or later to allow enough time on email. So, again, are there out of the country buyers for me? And In St. Louis, Missouri? No. Are there some agents that are probably working with out of town? Out of town, definitely, but out of the country? That doesn't seem likely. I don't know, maybe. Now I got another guy. He's got a YouTube video about how he goes through it. I'm not going to watch it. Don't care. We're just going to pretend that one doesn't exist. Okay, so we got another one. Got another agent out of New York. Like, look at all these agents out of New York that are top producers. If I want to be a top producer, do I need to move to New York and get WhatsApp? This woman's a model, author, actress, and editor. No offense to anybody, but I've not been on a magazine cover. Nor have I been an actor. If only I could be a model and an actor. Okay. Anyway, I wake up refreshed every day around 7:30. That's good. As I drink Calm every night. I don't know what that is. I don't wake up refreshed either. Most of the time I wake up kind of angry and bitter. Sleep is crucial to my wellness and for my ability to be thoughtful and productive. I mean, you know, for who is that not true? I don't need to sleep ever. I go all the time. The first thing I do is hug and kiss my dog Fluffy. Now, see, she's a top performing agent. And so not only does the dog get a kiss, it gets a hug. If I hugged and kissed my dog in the morning, I would be a top producing agent. And then I look at my phone and immediately connect with my personal marketing team and business manager. I don't believe in the hustle. I believe in working smart. So my first my business manager, and then it's time for me. I don't know what the hustle is. And as far as being working smart, I'm good with that. Then I walk downstairs, knock on my daughter's door, tell Alexa to put on the Yacht Rocks, turn on CNN, and put lavender in my atomizers. I mean, this person and I could not be more different. I'm not exactly sure what an atomizer is, and I don't like Alexa. Like, I don't really, like, I can just go ahead and put on Yacht Rocks. I suppose, maybe I can't. Maybe I can only get it on Alexa. But, I mean, if I just did these things, I walk Fluffy and then head to the kitchen to feed her. Now, see, she feeds her dog. And prepare a fruit plate for myself. I take all of my vitamins, like turmeric, calcium, and B12. I make my plant-based Wellco drink with chlorophyll drops and drink my jasmine tea. No coffee for me since last year when I went on my supermodel diet with my Instagram friends. I then either go to Soul Cycle or go for a run outside. I've learned that many cities by running. Even when I was a model, she was a model now. She is. I ran down the streets everywhere I went. Africa, Morocco, Paris, London, Sydney, and so on. I love to see the city in the mornings. Working out to me isn't a crazy hardcore workout. It's mindful, gets my blood moving, and keeps my mind fit. I mean, look at the tremendous sacrifice this person is making to become a top real estate agent. They have to talk to their business manager, somewhere around 8 in the morning, bark orders to Alexa, hug and kiss a dog, eat fruit. It's a tough life. It's a tough life. Okay. And then they said, let's head back to the East Coast. They've been on the East Coast every time since Florida. That's kind of on the East Coast. I mean, it's certainly not West. I wake up without an alarm around 5:45, check my phone to see what inquiries received on my listings through the night. Then I turn on my meditation website and do a guided meditation for 20 minutes. If I woke up at 5:45 and turned on a meditation website, I would be asleep by 5:47. Then I make a fresh ground single serve cup of coffee and exercise in my living room. My workouts were given to me by my trainer and mostly are core exercise and lots of stretching. Let me write that down. I want to be a top producing agent, so after I hug and kiss my dog, I need to do an exercise where there's lots of stretching. Oh no, I'm seriously writing it down. That's what I've been missing. Once my coffee brews, I drink it and watch CNBC for other news, and then finally wash up and take 3 trains to my office. Is that ballin'? Like instead of 1 train, he takes 3. He's like, John, you're not a Rockstar agent. You just take 1 train. I'm taking 3 after I stretch. So now, here we go. We got another one. We got Santa Monica. Okay, so that's on the West Coast. Wake up around 7. Always have texts from clients in different time zones, but I try not to respond to anything until I've had my coffee. Now, just from what I've learned today, if she have organic black coffee, she'll be with that other gal, and it's going to work out great. After the caffeine kicks in, I proceed to answer any texts and voicemails that are urgent. And then I check my emails. I prioritize by initially answering all emails pertaining to current deals in escrow and active listings. That usually involves updates with escrow officers and other agents involved in the deals. Delegating tasks to my team and any necessary correspondence with clients. Setting up showings for current listings and buyers would be next on my list. Once I feel I have all my calls and emails under control for the morning, time permitting, I like to squeeze in a workout to clear my mind and set intentions for the day. Just for you, super agent, have you thought about using your Peloton or doing that one where you run through the different cities of the world? That might be a new thing for you. Yoga and spinning are my main go-to workouts. I don't know about spinning. I don't know about yoga. I then shower and head to the office. I like how everybody takes a shower. The one woman brushes her teeth. This woman here doesn't brush her teeth. And that's just my morning. Thank God for cell phones, as a lot of my work gets done on the go. I'm in agreement with that. Then we got a guy that has he's got his own YouTube channel with a schedule for success. I'm not going to pay attention to that. So we were told that there was going to be 12 morning routines. There's actually kind of more like 9, because there's 3 videos and one of the guys is a coach. This woman works in Massachusetts. Starts her day all business. Magical people who can get peak performance with only 5 to 6 hours of sleep per night. My morning routine really begins the night before. I don't go to sleep until every last client email and phone message has been answered. After cleaning out my inboxes, I'll tell you, my inbox, I have 537 unread emails in my inbox, and I have 16,909 emails in my inbox currently. And I don't like any of them. I once did the math on how long would it take me just to get rid of all these emails, and it was going to take a year at an hour a day or something. It was insane. I don't know what I'm going to do. Someday when I become a Rockstar agent, after kissing my dog and hugging my dog, brushing my teeth, working out on the Peloton, and having my organic black coffee, if I didn't say that already, I'm going to hire someone, because I'll be a great agent then. I will hire them to just deal with my email, and maybe someday I'll have an inbox. I mean, part of the problem is when I schedule a showing, it's 17 emails. I mean, I got a confirmation. They got a confirmation they're checking on it. Additional information. Just good Lord, do we need all this? Anyway, I review any new, let's see. That's not a ton of sleep. It's worth it to me because this routine allows me to wake up and feel like I'm starting a new day rather than cleaning up yesterday's news. I wake up by 6 a.m., Then immediately turn on my computer while I prepare a bit of tea to kick off the morning. I quickly check any emails I might have missed while sleeping and then head over to the MLS. There's been no shower. No dog has been fed. I kind of feel sorry for this woman. I review any new listings for my buyer clients, send those over if they're the right match, and then check my calendar to look through what is in store for the day. I typically use this time to manage my priorities and note any events that may need extra attention that day. The biggest piece of my routine is I am checking emails and answering calls constantly in order to ensure that I am on top of every inquiry, every listing that comes through. While yes, that may seem crazy, it's a huge part of why I've been successful and why I have a client base that trusts me. They know that nothing falls through the cracks with me because I have found and stuck to a routine that works. I mean, I don't know. I mean, none of that got me where I needed to be to be a top agent. It's like almost like there's really nothing there. Wow. Wow. And then people actually sat there and wrote out their routines versus the other person's routine. None of their routines were like mine. So obviously I've got a ways to go to be the Rockstar agent in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm going to need to I got to jump out of bed rather than just kind of slide off the mattress. And then, can I see myself doing any of that without, that would make me even more miserable. So no, I don't think we're doing that. That was one of the worst. I mean, the best part about that article is it provided content for almost a half hour. What? And I'm gonna put in there. I put in the in the description smug real estate article we'll discuss. I will probably update that to say John's not going to be a Rockstar agent due to these things. That's the way the world works though now. If I want people to like me, I have to have all these brands and stuff behind me. Can't drink regular coffee, that'd be gross. Got to have organic. And I mean, for all of you out there that are watching, which is maybe 4 people, if you guys like organic coffee, that's not, I'm not making fun of that. I'm making fun of this idea that, these are the things that are making these agents successful. Whereas, it's gotten, get me started. Anyway, I mean, if you like organic black coffee, if you like to hug and kiss your dog, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. How it correlates to you being a rock star agent, I have no idea.